Notes for 5.3, which is polynomial functions. The beginning of this will be pretty much review, but then we will look at something new, which is called end behavior. So let's just recall what a polynomial function is. For something to be a polynomial, we have no product of variables. We cannot have x times y. There are no variables in the denominator, so no x's or y's in the denominator. The graphs are continuous, which means you'll never pick your pencil up. It'll be a constant curve going up, going down, etc. The standard form of a polynomial is always written in alphabetical and then descending order of our exponents. The leading coefficient is, once we're in standard form, we want to look at what that first term is and what the coefficient is. And then some review. If there's one term, it's a monomial, two terms, a binomial, three terms, a trinomial, and anything with four or more terms, we just classify as a polynomial. So let's look at a couple examples here. Here we have what degree it is, and then the name of it, and what it would look like in standard form. So if the degree is 0, that means it's just a constant. For instance, 7, 4, 8. If there's a degree of 1, it's linear. Ax to the first, so that degree is 1. Quadratic, our highest power is 2. If our highest power is 3, that's a cubic. If our highest power is 4, and that's a quartic. And that's pretty much the highest we'll go for now. The other thing is that we can look at how many terms there are. So if we look at these examples, let's look at this one right here. There are 3 terms, so it's a trinomial, and the highest power is 2. So we will call that a quadratic trinomial. If we look at this one, there are 2 terms, so it's a binomial, and the highest power is 3. So that's a cubic binomial. Let's look at this example. If f of x equals 5x cubed plus x to the negative second minus 8, is that actually a polynomial function? Well, remember, what does a negative exponent do? A negative exponent really comes down to the denominator. So with that being said, this is not a polynomial because we have a variable in the denominator. How about the second one? Is this a polynomial function? Well, let's recall. Are there any products of variables? Nope. A number with a variable. Here, again, this is okay because pi is not a variable, it's a number. So that passes that test. And same deal here. Are there any variables in our denominator? Nope, the only denominator we have is 2, and we have all positive exponents. So this is a polynomial. And if we write that in standard form, we want to make sure we're going from the highest power to the lowest. So this would be negative pi x to the 4th plus 8x cubed plus 5 halves x. And now we are in standard form.